Today we are doing the Daily PowRa guidance for the 11th of the 4th, 2018. And yes, we have like a lot of manifestation energy right here, at least in the numbers. It should be within you, but cultivate this state and bring it out, okay? So you know the 1111. I said 1111. You might looking like how's that so? But we have board here. We have the 11th there, and we have the 11th there. Okay, so 8, 1, 2, 2 equals to 11, and then we have the 4, which is great way to anchor that manifestation, and the 8 also is a great manifestation number. The 1, the 8, and the 0 actually are very good manifesting numbers. So here we are. The 11 is also about intuition, higher guidance, inner standing, inner wisdom, and the 4, and also of the 11, the lesser vibration of the 4, I wouldn't say lower, but the lesser vibration of the 4 is the emotions, the balancing act, the partnerships coming together, the bringing together, the communions, the unions, okay? And then we have the 2 we just said. The 0 is about the abyss and the yin realm, the spirit realm, the universe, okay? And then the 8 is business, manifestation, organization, infiniteness, okay? So work your magic this day, and also the 11 is closely affiliated to the twin pillars, the twin flame energy. So yes, work that too, you know, as well as definite divine guidance. That's my biggest understanding and most prevalentness understanding of the 11 vibration, that it's about intuitive guidance. Your highest vibration guidance is that the double the power of yourself, your higher self, from coming out of the abyss, coming out of the spirit realm, manifesting into being, okay? So we have that double 1 energy. So if you think of it like you have the double energy of yourself, i.e. your lower self and your higher self coming together, and in that 8 vibration, on that 4 vibration, which is all about organizing, anchoring, stabling, okay, using your own personal power, which is the high vibration of the 8, whereas sometimes it's like the low vibration is like power hungry or money hungry, right? Anchor that to your highest vibration, anchor your lower self to your higher self, and make concrete ground for your emotional needs, fulfillment, your bliss. Balancing is key right now. Just look at the temperance card right here. Okay, so let's go with the, well, before we go, yes, yesterday I had to write in the description because I forgot to say it in the video, my bad. And as of now on, because I used to get quite like just lazy about writing in the description, I just put my email for any questions, any clarification that you may have had. But now I'm working on just writing, because I love to write generally, but writing on the phones is a bit long for me. But I'm getting the hang of it and using it more often, and I'm not writing so much on the Facebook nowadays or the Twitter. So I'm working the videos and the writing form on the YouTube. So I'm going to have the description box more elaborating things I may have missed or skipped or whatever. And as always, hit me up directly by email, and I do have a WhatsApp if you all want to get in contact that way too, so we can talk about these things, you know. And of course I have my services, which I haven't detailed as yet on the YouTube, but they are detailed, some of them, on the Facebook, and I'm gonna elaborate more on that too. Okay, so we are here today on this great manifesting day, and it is a Mercury day. And I love Wednesdays, Mercury days, because Mercury is about your communication, your travel, your learning, your technology use, and the most important, other than the communication, is about learning, how we learn, because we learn in so many different ways. We are bombarded with things every day that people want us to take heed of, but what we learn, what we choose to learn, is really important. and how we learn it is even more so important. And on a Mercury day, the air signs generally, the air energy generally is very telepathic, okay? As a twin flame, as an angelic being, like, telepathy is very common and very easy for us. But on the collective, on the Mercury day, it's even more prevalent, okay? It's very easy, as I find specifically with Geminis, to be able to get hit with psychic thoughts, okay, and to take them on sometimes as their own. As one of the air signs, also Pisces came to mind that get that too. But on this day, it's a great way to communicate to others, and specifically to yourself, within yourself, and specifically more so with your highest guides, okay? Wednesdays, I keep calling it Wednesday. I usually call it Mercury Day, but Wednesdays I find is a great day to work your magic, you know, to get aligned to your higher self, to speak to your higher guides, okay? Wednesdays and Mercury Day and Saturn Day, which is Wednesdays and Saturday, are the most magical days for me, I feel. But also the moon energy is very strong, and the sun energy is very strong, which is a Sunday and Monday. And again, I mean, look, I'm about to go through all the days because Mars Day is also very prevalent, but it's a lot of passion. So it's your emotions in action, right? Give thanks to Angelic Messages for that one. I love the way she tied that up, and I just used it. I have to give her props for that. But yes, your emotions in action is the Mars day. It's like I one of the tags, other than attack or transmute that ish, which is like symbolizing the Mars energy. We also look at it as fuel the fire. You either fuel the fire for the betterment or for the not so goodment. All right. Yeah, so Mercury day, communicate. What's the quote for Mercury? Is communicate often, is communicate clearly, clarify often, and travel frequently. Okay, Mercury is also a good Mercury day, or Mercury energy is great for journeying, traveling, like we said, like, you know, taking short journeys and just moving about, not staying stagnant. It is a mental day, but it's also, you can still get about, because, you know, there are physical days, mental days, and Saturn day is the only day that is actually both mental and physical. But it's all on you. Whatever you have to do, you can have a mental day and still be moving, but not vigorous movement. The most vigorous movement day, I feel, is Mars day, naturally. Okay, and Soul day too, actually. But yeah, that's Mercury day, and the color resonating with Mercury is yellow, baby. Mellow yellow. What else we got here? Yes, let's get into the spread. Today, on this on this manifesting day, we've got aspiration, we have gratitude, we have cooperation, and introspection. Okay, aspiration is about aspiring higher. Sorry about my creaking chair here. It's a high chair and it's just, I don't know, it's old now. But aspiration is about aspiring higher. The affirmation is I aspire to the great and glorious. So yes, get anchored, stay anchored. Pull up your lower self to your highest vibration, which is your highest self, you know. And actually just listening to an insert of Bobby Hemmett speaking on the channel Masterly Fully about being at how do you say, connecting with your higher self. Staying connected with your higher self is dreaming more, and not just yes, dreaming more, staying in dream mode. Because I've been, like I said, I think from the beginning of Pisces season, tropical astrology wise, I have been dreaming a lot more, and it's so great because I used to be a big dreamer, and for a good while, I swear it felt like years. It was years actually, but it felt longer than I can even sit down and count right now. But for a long time, I wasn't able to dream. I didn't have those vivid dreams I used to have, and now I'm having it all the time, and deja vu is always coming through too. And in fact, in the true sidereal astrology, which we are now working with in RaRe Ka Mystics, we are still in Pisces season. We are in Pisces season even. And, you know, Pisces is all about the dream state. It's all about the intuition and fantasies and recreating. And Pisces is also, the energy is very, very highly, not only intuitive, but also, and which is about the 11 vibration too, if I didn't mention. It's also about manifestation, being a great manifester, because when you can dream, when you can vision what you want, and if you can anchor it and being mindful using that Virgo polarity of the Pisces, then you can manifest very, very well. Okay, so aspiration is talking about you not being mediocre and standing up for your higher self and not being stagnant, not allowing yourself to be stagnant. It's about aspiring higher. You know, you upright your root and aspire higher, which is our mother company or motherboard of RaRe Ka Maai. We come under the umbrella of upright root and aspire higher. We're on the metaphysical side, okay? And because upright root and aspire higher has many different divisions that you can go and check out. We're on Twitter and Facebook mainly, okay? And let me just show you a quick poster. Business out here. We have rustic gems, which is adornment and apparel, unique to you. We also have a natural star academy, which is home education solutions and events. We have RaRe Ka Maai mystics, which, you know, it's all about divine guidance with ancient tools to reclaim your highest connection. We have Mama Doula, which is a natural care service for and produce for the family before, during, and after pregnancy. We have Natural Transitions, which is an optimal natural health care consultancy. We have RaRe Soul, which was a nutritious vegan homemade organic, simple, tasty, complete meals service, but we are no longer dealing with veganism solely. We are definitely omnivores, so that's going to have to switch up a little. But we do probably do, I'd say, 70% plant-based. So that's what that is. And we also have Alchemy Wellness, which is natural hair and beauty products and services. Okay, so get in touch, uprightroot@gmail.com. Okay, we're on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The YouTube page has gone a bit quiet. We were uploading a load of information, a shitload of information, as people like to say. But yeah, we were uploading a lot of information, other people's information, but we slowed down on that and just tuning in into our own understandings and wanting to bring that more forward via the projects that we have here. Okay, so again, so check out the Twitter and the Facebook page, Upright Roots and Aspire Higher. Okay, so yeah, aspiration embodies that business company that we have, and it's we call it a business, but it's a social enterprise inspiring creative projects and services to reignite your personal power and fulfill your unique purposes. That is the tag for Upright Root and Aspire Higher, and that's what we're all about out here. We're about aspiring higher, you know, not staying mundane, but balancing the fact that we are sentient divine beings, but on an earth plane. But we also reach higher heights outside of the physical body, because before we are physical, we are spirit first. We are energy first, and we flow and we are free to be so much more than we are in this here. Okay, so remember that you are more than what you see with your two physical eyes. You are divine. Okay, was my sister at Melanin Reigns, divine. Every time you see them, they're a different kind of fine. Oh, she said that about the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and I love it. And I just tweaked it a little bit. It's every time you see them, both of them, but even them in the one, like both the divine feminine and the divine masculine within that one, it's a different kind of fine. Why? Because it's not just a physical beauty. It's not just an aesthetic beauty. It's an inner wisdom, an inner knowing, an inner beauty. And when you aspire higher, when you get in touch with your highest guides, you are divine. Every time anybody sees you, you're a different kind of fine. Give thanks, Mrs. Melanin Rain. Do check out our channel. I love it. And we have gratitude. Yo, gratitude is the optimum attitude. We have quotes for days out here as well. Oh, and not to forget, actually, with Upright Root and Aspire Higher, the main body, the hub, the services is empowerment. And we have empowerment tools, many kinds. Okay, but let me leave Upright Root for now, and we will discuss that enterprise another time. Gratitude is the optimum attitude. Okay, and it reads, I am grateful for everything in my life. It's important to give thanks for all that you go through, because all that you go through is for a reason, a season, a purpose, and for soul's growth. I.e., even the bad things, even the things that you felt was lowering your vibration, even the things that you felt hurt you, that you couldn't stand, okay? It was for a reason, for you to learn a lesson and get your blessing. So we must give thanks to everything and everyone that comes into our life, every situation that we go through, okay? And not hang on to the hurt. Let it flow, let it by, release it. You know, I've come across a lot of people that were, you know, molested and raped in their childhood or growing up. And it's important to understand that yes, this might be hard to hear as well. And it's even like hard for me to say, but you chose that experience, okay? You had to go through that experience to learn a lesson, whether it's to shield and guide children that you have today or that you come across that you know of, or that you have to be mindful of those kind of perpetrators because you know firsthand what they are about, how they can allure, you know, or because of maybe deeds that you may have done in your past life. And also to help and teach people about that kind of pain and how to release that, because you can and you should release that. And give thanks for thereafter when you're able to release and let go and teach others and safeguard others. You're going to be thankful for that experience. Thankful that you was able to break that mold or break that barrier of hurt, pain, or shame. So give thanks for everything that you go through. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. Because all of them are for a lesson, for a reason, a season, and then a blessing, a blissfulness, an inner standing, inner growing, inner growth, soul's growth. Okay? And we're all here to cultivate collectively the growing of the soul, which is that infinite abyss, the spirit, the yin realm. Give thanks. And then we have cooperation. Again, cooperate with your highest guides. Cooperate with your higher self. Okay, the affirmation is, I cooperate with everyone. Cooperating with your higher self, cooperating with your inner guides is cooperating with others, because your guides don't see you separated from any and everyone else. It's only we that see ourselves separated. We are our own unique force and energy, but collectively we are all one and we are all similarly. But you have to cooperate with yourself. The message is about cooperating with yourself, anchoring your lower vibration to your highest vibration. Okay, and in that midpoint is where you can cooperate with everybody else. Good, thanks. And then we have introspection. Wow, this message is telling you to go within, because the power is now. To manifest what you need, what you want is now. Whether it be love, material gain, spiritual understanding, you know, comfort, however, whatever. Go within. Know that you are highly favored. You are highly guided by everybody, and anybody has a divine team. Okay, when you can connect, well, so everybody has guidance, right? When you connect to your higher self, then you tap into your highest team, your divine team. Okay, so go within. An affirmation is, I claim time and space for myself. Go within, take your time, clear your spaces, and yeah, not to forget that we are still in the spring season spring cleaning season, and we should continue to declutter our minds, body, and soul, spirit. Even in this case, with decluttering, we're decluttering the spirit, because the soul is infinite. The spirit can sometimes be warped. So that's what we need to be clearing up all the non-conducive shit our spirit brings to us, all the non-conducive spiritual attachments that we have on us. Okay, and that misaligned ego, because when the ego is in alignment, we are a powerful force to be reckoned with. When we know our worth, when we know ourselves, when we are our highest self, there's no ego business here. People outside of yourself might see it as an ego trip. It's because you are owning your own personal power. You're manifesting and your own reality, and you're breaking the status quos. So go within, find out what is true to you. Take heed of the intuitive guidance that you get. Drink more water. Okay, underneath the angel messages, we have communication, discernment, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, and beauty. We had beauty yesterday, didn't we? Yes, I get a communication. Here you go. Communicate on this Mercury day. Communicate clearly, clarify often, and travel frequently. And traveling doesn't mean always physical travel. Astral travel. Linking that back to your sleep state, your dream, and that telepathic communication. And it reads, I communicate clearly and honestly. And you have discernment. Again, it's I use the affirmation is I trust my intuition. And we have beauty. I recognize my beauty and that of others. Remember, beauty exudes from within. Okay, to really sustain in beauty, not just the aesthetic beauty, but to really sustain the beauty within, without even, is to know it, anchor it, believe it, be it within first and foremost. And then you have Archangel Gabriel, which also governs communication and grace and purification, as it says in this card. It says the affirmation is I am pure and light. Boom, and adventure we have underneath there as well. You know, on this 11/4/11, anchor yourself. Know that you are a great manifester, and manifest your will, your wants, your desires. Okay, and of course your needs. For the relationship card, we have number 19 again, which is about that 10. It's the Alpha and Omega, the anchoring in, the understanding that spirit is first and matter is after. We must balance both. Okay, it says my relationship will change when my vibration changes. Know that your most important relationship is the one with yourself, the one with your source, the one with your soul. And anchoring and connecting with that is so important for you to be able to manifest what you truly want. You know, because I have this thing where I can manifest, but I don't manifest, how do I put it, consecutively, because I'm up and down, left and right, and I'm looping sometimes. And that's because I'm still working on myself. I'm still healing. But when I get these intuitive guidance, I'm here to share with the world. And sometimes people think like, oh, because I battled this for a long time, because I was studying heavy on metaphysics generally for a long time before I came out and decided that it's time to teach, or it's time to share even. If you haven't got it all, if you're not practicing it yourself, then you can't be telling nobody else nothing. Well, that's not true and exact, because I get this all the time. Sometimes I get these like, and as I'm clearing through my stuff, I have these notes, and I'm reading through the notes. I'm like, wow, that you? Why haven't you put this into place yet? And it's like sometimes you get these bouts of just wisdom, and that's your spontaneous intuitive guidance. Okay, and it's only our physical self, our mental self that stops you from moving forward with that. And there's so many things, and I know what it is. For me, it's like the perceived thinking that I don't have enough help. I'm dealing with my Irish twins, And it's like, and for me, a long time, my karmic situation with my children's father was intense. So I didn't always give time to my betterment, even though I have those spontaneous times where I'll be jotting this down, jotting that down, and it was powerful stuff. And I'm just looking at my stuff. I'm like, yay! When I clear this room out, oh, we're gonna be on and popping, because everything is just there. Like, so many things I've detailed, put things out, and it's like, wow! Like, when you really get yourself on 110, it's gonna be amazing. And we all need that push, and we all need to know this. Like, anchor ourselves, anchor in your inner knowing, your inner standing, and manifest with your soul's knowing. Okay, forget about what's in the media, forget about what's in the, we can't be out of touch. No, we don't want to be out of touch, but we don't want that to be the touch. The touch is spirit first and matter after. Okay, and we have the thoughts I think determine the relationship I attract. Yes, that's another thing as well. Again, we are great manifestors. This is the number 844. We are great manifestors. We have so much personal power that it's just going by the wayside. I saw the river as we passed it today. Just the ripple effect is just sweeping away from us. And no, it doesn't have to. And it's not going to any longer, because we know our power now. We know how, we knew the inner standing of it. We had the book knowledge of it, or we had the thought of it. We understand that, but now it's time to anchor that, really and truly put it into practice. Know that you can manifest your reality. Change your thought patterns. That's a really big thing, because that's how we get into depression and we lose our way, because we are thinking too much. We're not balancing the heart and the mind, and that's another polarity that we need to be looking closely at. Heart is first. Remember, heart is the first organ that comes about when you are in the womb, you know? And your heart nudges, gunches, or what I want to call it, the heart-wrenching feelings that you have, those are intuitive guidance. That is what we need to look at. And remember that whatever you think can and does manifest. Sometimes it takes years, sometimes minutes, but in this realm, in this reality that we're in right now, in this stage and phase of the earth's movement and our soul's growth, we are manifesting a lot quicker than we ever did before. Okay, and again, that's good, bad, or indifferent. We don't get to pick and choose. It's what we are feeling, and if you put that feeling and the thought together and it lingers long enough, it's gonna pop. So be mindful of what you're thinking. The things that you want and you're thinking negatively about it, specifically retune that as soon as possible. If you're thinking about this love that you want to manifest, you want to bring in, don't think about, oh, this union is taking forever. No, think about this union is going to be so great when it comes. I'm so ready. I'm so excited to keep working on myself and doing what I need to do to make sure this union comes in and it just stays and it's perfect. And I can't say perfect, but it's going to be bliss, because we're going to know what we need to do. We're going to go through some stuff, but it's not going to be no big stuff. It's not going to be no big deal. It's stuff that we can just brush off our shoulders with no problemos, you know? And underneath the deck, we have, I can replace false premises with law-based premises. Again, like, there's so many things that we think and feel is true, but it's not always that. And whatever we think, remember, we can manifest. So retune that. Look at the law-based premises, you know, instead of thinking and believing things as we do, as we've been trained to. Like, let's look at what the law says, the law of nature, the law of the universe, how that's played out in all these years. That's why it's important for us to look back. That's why we at RaRe Ka Maai Mystics look at the ancient tools, look at the ancient wisdom, ancient knowings and understandings. Because what has transpired over there can transpire now, and obviously we are in a new age, so things are different every time. But looking back, Sankofa is a great way to know what to come, what to bring forward right now, in the now. All right, for tarot we have Temperance, the Sun, the Six of Wands, and Death. Yeah. Again, this is divine guidance, Temperance. Divine guidance. Okay, it's the balancing, the yin and the yang. Okay, emotional bliss, emotional satisfaction, not overflowing, but sharing equal parts. Understanding the spirit is first, matter is after. Enlightenment. Okay, higher wisdom, higher knowing. Okay, higher self. Anchoring the lower vibrations to the higher self. Balancing the waters, balancing the emotions, knowing that abundance is ours. Okay, and we are backed up by angelic forces. Here we are, ushering in the new. And we have the sun. We're anchoring. This is number one energy. We are anchoring ourselves. We are initiating. We are moving forward with joy. The light codes are out right now. We have all these solar flares going on. We have all these downloads. The sun is out more. Look, these chemtrails can't, nada. They don't do a damn thing. You stay out. You just manifest that these chemtrails can't do a damn thing. Train your thought tracks. These chemtrails can't do anything to us. It's never going to stop the sun. Ever. Nothing can. Everything is solar power in this realm right here. Soul gives us so much energy. Soul is called soul for a reason. Because what's the most infinite part of you is your soul. Likewise, Ra, the sun, is the most infinite part of this here realm. And through it, with it, we can yield only greatness. And it will always come out to shine. It does so every day. Even if it's not shining, even if it's not popping, you feel it, you see it. Okay, it has moments when maybe when we have eclipses and stuff, full eclipses, might go away when it's not expected to, or expected to, but in an unconventional way. But you can't stop the sun. You cannot stop your soul. You cannot stop your soul. And it's time to bring a death to thinking that your soul's purpose or your soul's knowing is not it. It is everything. It's time to bring a death to other people telling you what to do and holding yourself back because of family ties or, you know, just earthly Greco-Roman inner standings. Know that you have to bring a death to your shadow self. Bring the light forward. Okay? Bring the light forward by tuning to your highest guide, your highest self. There's a victory in that. There is a victory in that. You standing on your square, you being on your purpose, you moving with your passion, you standing up for what you believe in, what you know. There's so much power in that. There's success in that. Anything and everybody that thought you weren't the shit, they're going to know you're the shit today. In these days. Yes, I am. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles underneath and the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Right? Look, you keep on building. Keep on building. The infinite abyss is yours. The power to manifest is yours. You have to just be diligent about it. And be diligent about the fact that you're highly inspired. Give thanks for all that you do. Cooperate with your highest guides. Keep being introspective, okay? We are still in Mercury retrograde. Okay, then all the abundance you need, all the manifestation that you want is going to be there. But you have to keep working and know who and where to cooperate with, okay? Again, we have cooperation. The sign here telling me about cooperation. You cooperating with your highest guides. Okay? Cooperate with like minds, your soul group. In harmony, in peace, balance. We have pay attention to the red flags. Your intuitive guidance is telling you what you need to go for and when you need to fold to. what you need to move away from. Sorry, I'm just moving some stuff around there. The signs are cautioning you, saying to you there's red flags in certain situations. It might seem like it's okay in the mundane, in your two physical eyes, but your first eye tells you, your inner standing, your inner guides tell you, no, that's not the one, G. That's not the one, B. Listen to that, because if you continue listening to that, you know where the chemistry is at in love. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and engagement is coming. Okay, engage with that. What fuels you, what you feel passionate about. Engage with that. Okay, the chemistry is strong and you know it. There's what to say, make the effort. Make the effort first. Was about to slip out of my mind, out of my mouth. Because this is true love and soulmates. Stay optimistic about your love life. It's a past life relationship. Let me stop there. You already know. Stop second guessing yourself. It's just so blatant. It's already now. I even already know. Because the other day I was there sobbing, and that energy that weekend just passed was so heavy. So heavy, and I realized it wasn't my own. Because I know so much already, but I allowed myself to go deep into that. And it's because my twin is thinking like, really? Is this really what it is? And you know, say the masculine or the twins of the masculine affinity are really second guessing themselves right now and thinking like, oh my God, is this really what's what? But still moving forward, dwelling on it, thinking about the whole connection and the union and the fact that they have great works to do and they do have so much power, and they always had all this power, but now they're really getting to know that. They're getting into their vortex and understanding like, wow, I am a force to be reckoned with, for real, for real. I always felt little inklings of like, you know, I'm kind of great and I'm a bit of all that, but not necessarily in an egotistical way. Some yes, and sometimes they were, how do you say, they were groomed in a certain way, or they almost pushed that because that's what people were giving them, but in the lower vibration way, you know, you're handsome, you've got so many talents, and you know, I like just to like that about you, but it's an internal thing because they've always been guided in the right way, and of course the aesthetic is going to come a certain way because they have great power. Okay, they know they are the light, they are the sun, and they know it's about time to change the shit that they was used to before. Because in victory, there's victory in doing that. The victory is in bringing a death to certain situations. It's just not good for us. And excuse me, because I need to use the ladies. Okay, so today, remember to manifest your highest guides, intuitive knowing. Okay, go within, cooperate with your highest, incorporate your lower self and the higher self. Give thanks for all that's past and leave it in the past. Okay, pay attention to what you do need to, because the red flags are in what you need to let go of. Where you see red flags, where you feel like this don't seem right, where there's confusion, that's what you need to cut and let loose. Because in doing that, you're gonna have a victory and just being in divine guidance. Okay, because there's deception in certain situations. Okay, I gotta go. Ciao, much love and full joy this day, y'all. I'm excited. And I need to go to the toilet. Okay, bye-bye. Ciao.